Imagine walking into work every day, knowing that your boss, the person who holds your career in their hands, is also the one making your life a living hell. That was my reality until I decided to fight back. I secretly recorded my boss harassing me, and what happened next went viral. This is my story of revenge, betrayal, and the unexpected twist that changed everything. Meet Joseph, a 32-year-old marketing specialist living and working in the bustling heart of New York City. Born and raised in a small town in upstate New York, Joseph moved to the city with dreams of making it big in the corporate world. With a degree in marketing from a prestigious university and a natural talent for creative problem solving, he quickly climbed the ranks at a renowned marketing firm. Joseph is known for his dedication, hard work, and innovative ideas, making him a valuable asset to his team. Everything changes when Mr. Thompson, a notoriously tough and demanding manager, takes over as the head of Joseph's department. Mr. Thompson has a reputation for being a ruthless taskmaster, but Joseph is initially optimistic, believing that his hard work and dedication will speak for themselves. However, it doesn't take long for Joseph to realize that Mr. Thompson is not the kind of boss who values his employees' efforts. From day one, Mr. Thompson singles out Joseph for constant criticism and unreasonable demands. He publicly humiliates Joseph in meetings, dismisses his ideas without consideration, and assigns him menial tasks that are beneath his skill level. Joseph tries to brush it off, attributing it to Mr. Thompson's tough management style, but the harassment only intensifies. As the weeks turn into months, the harassment becomes more personal and vindictive. Mr. Thompson starts making derogatory comments about Joseph's appearance, intelligence, and even his personal life. He accuses Joseph of incompetence and threatens to fire him if he doesn't meet impossible deadlines. Joseph's mental health begins to suffer, and he finds himself dreading going to work each day. The constant stress and anxiety take a toll on Joseph's personal life. He becomes withdrawn and irritable, snapping at his friends and family for no reason. His sleep patterns are disrupted, and he starts experiencing panic attacks. Joseph's girlfriend, Emily, notices the changes in him and urges him to do something about the situation, but Joseph is hesitant, fearing the repercussions of standing up to his boss. One fateful day, Mr. Thompson crosses the line. In a heated meeting, he accuses Joseph of stealing company secrets and threatens to report him to the authorities. Joseph is shocked and humiliated, but he also realizes that he can't take this abuse any longer. He decides that enough is enough and that he needs to take action to protect himself and expose Mr. Thompson's true nature. Joseph comes up with a plan. He decides to secretly record Mr. Thompson's harassment to gather evidence and expose his boss's behavior. He purchases a small, discreet camera and sets it up in his office, hoping to capture the abuse on video. Joseph is nervous but determined, knowing that this is his only chance to fight back against the injustice he has been facing. The first opportunity to record Mr. Thompson's harassment comes sooner than Joseph expects. During a one-on-one meeting, Mr. Thompson launches into a tirade, accusing Joseph of being lazy and incompetent. Joseph calmly endures the abuse, knowing that the camera is capturing every word. He feels a mix of relief and anxiety, hoping that this evidence will be enough to expose Mr. Thompson's true nature. Over the next few weeks, Joseph continues to record Mr. Thompson's harassment. He captures numerous incidents of verbal abuse, unfair treatment, and personal attacks. Each recording is a painful reminder of the injustice he has endured, but Joseph knows that this evidence is crucial to his plan. He carefully edits the footage, highlighting the most egregious examples of Mr. Thompson's behavior. With the evidence in hand, Joseph faces a crucial decision: what to do next. He considers reporting Mr. Thompson to the company's HR department, but he fears that they will sweep the issue under the rug to protect the firm's reputation. Instead, Joseph decides to take a bolder approach. He plans to post the video on social media, hoping to raise awareness about workplace harassment and expose Mr. Thompson's behavior to the world. Joseph spends hours editing the footage, ensuring that it clearly shows Mr. Thompson's harassment without revealing any confidential company information. He writes a heartfelt caption explaining his decision to go public and encouraging others to stand up against injustice. With a deep breath, Joseph hits the post button, knowing that there is no turning back. As the video goes live, Joseph feels a mix of excitement and anxiety. He wonders how people will react and whether his plan will succeed. He knows that he has taken a significant risk, but he also believes that it is a necessary step to expose the truth and seek justice. Little does he know that his video is about to go viral, sparking a chain of events that will change his life forever. Joseph's video goes live on social media, and within hours it starts gaining traction. People are outraged by Mr. Thompson's behavior and impressed by Joseph's courage to stand up against injustice. The video is shared thousands of times, reaching a wide audience and sparking conversations about workplace harassment. Joseph watches in awe as the view count skyrockets, and his story becomes a trending topic on various platforms. The responses to the video are overwhelmingly positive. Strangers from all over the world leave comments of support and encouragement, praising Joseph for his bravery. Many share their own stories of workplace harassment, creating a sense of community and solidarity. Joseph feels a surge of gratitude and validation, knowing that he is not alone in his struggle. The marketing firm is caught off guard by the viral video. They issue a public statement condemning Mr. Thompson's actions and promising to investigate the matter thoroughly. The statement is carefully worded to maintain the company's image, but Joseph knows that they are scrambling to contain the damage. Behind the scenes, the company's executives are in crisis mode, trying to figure out how to handle the situation. Despite their public statement, the company's HR department reaches out to Joseph privately, urging him to take down the video. They offer him a promotion and a raise in exchange for his silence, hoping to sweep the issue under the rug. Joseph is torn. He knows that accepting the offer would make his life easier, but he also feels a responsibility to expose the truth and seek justice. Joseph's family is divided over his actions. His parents, who have always supported his ambitions, are proud of him for standing up for himself. They encourage him to stay strong and fight for what is right. However, his siblings are more cautious. They worry about the potential backlash and how it might affect their own careers. His older brother, Michael, a successful lawyer, advises Joseph to take the company's offer and move on. The tension between Joseph and his siblings escalates. His sister, Sarah, a marketing executive herself, fears that Joseph's actions could tarnish the family's reputation in the industry. She urges him to consider the long-term consequences and suggests that he should have handled the situation more discreetly. Joseph feels hurt and betrayed by his siblings' lack of support, but he remains determined to see his plan through. At work, Joseph's colleagues are divided in their reactions. Some admire his courage and offer their support, while others are more reserved, fearing the potential repercussions. A few colleagues, who have also experienced Mr. Thompson's harassment, approach Joseph privately, thanking him for speaking out and offering to back him up if needed. Mr. Thompson, now aware of the viral video, is furious. He confronts Joseph in his office, demanding that he take down the video and threatening legal action. Joseph stands his ground, calmly explaining that he has evidence of Mr. Thompson's harassment and that he will not be silenced. The confrontation is tense, but Joseph feels a sense of empowerment, knowing that he has the support of so many people. As the video continues to gain traction, major news outlets pick up the story. Joseph is contacted by reporters from various publications, all eager to interview him and hear his side of the story. He agrees to a few interviews, using the platform to raise awareness about workplace harassment and the importance of speaking out against injustice. Joseph's interviews are aired on national television and published in prominent newspapers. He speaks eloquently about his experiences, emphasizing the need for better workplace policies and support for victims of harassment. His story resonates with viewers and readers who admire his courage and determination. Joseph feels a sense of purpose, knowing that he is making a difference. Despite the public support, the company's legal team starts putting pressure on Joseph. They send him a cease and desist letter, threatening to sue him for defamation if he does not take down the video. Joseph is shaken but determined. He consults with a lawyer who assures him that he has a strong case and that the company's threats are likely empty. Throughout this ordeal, Joseph's girlfriend, Emily, remains his rock. She supports him emotionally and helps him navigate the legal and media landscape. Emily's unwavering belief in Joseph gives him the strength to continue fighting, even when the pressure becomes overwhelming. As the story gains more attention, Joseph receives messages of support from unexpected sources. Former employees of the marketing firm, who had also experienced harassment, reached out to him, offering to share their stories and provide evidence. Joseph is touched by their support and realizes that he is part of a larger movement against workplace injustice. With the support of his lawyer and newfound allies, Joseph prepares to fight back against the company's legal threats. He gathers more evidence, including testimonies from former employees and documentation of Mr. Thompson's harassment. Joseph knows that the battle ahead will be challenging, but he is ready to face it head-on. The public outcry against the company's handling of the situation grows louder. Social media users demand accountability and transparency, putting pressure on the firm to take meaningful action. The company's executives are forced to address the issue more seriously, realizing that their initial response was not enough to quell the public's anger. The company launches an internal investigation into Mr. Thompson's behavior, promising to take appropriate action based on the findings. Joseph is interviewed as part of the investigation, and he provides all the evidence he has gathered. He hopes that the investigation will lead to justice, but he remains skeptical of the company's intentions. As the investigation unfolds, Joseph waits anxiously for the outcome. He continues to receive messages of support and encouragement from strangers and friends alike. Despite the uncertainty, Joseph feels a sense of pride and accomplishment, knowing that he has stood up for what is right and inspired others to do the same. The company announces that Mr. Thompson has been fired as a result of the investigation. They issue a public apology to Joseph and promise to implement new policies to prevent workplace harassment in the future. Joseph feels a sense of relief and vindication, knowing that his efforts have led to real change. While Joseph is happy that Mr. Thompson has been held accountable, he also feels a mix of emotions. He is grateful for the support he has received, but also aware of the challenges that lie ahead. Joseph knows that his story is far from over and that he must continue to fight for justice and change. With Mr. Thompson gone, Joseph turns his attention to the broader issues of workplace harassment and injustice. He becomes more involved in advocacy work, using his platform to raise awareness and support victims. Joseph's journey has just begun, and he is determined to make a lasting impact. As Joseph continues to navigate the aftermath of his viral video, he discovers a shocking betrayal. One of his colleagues, whom he had considered a friend, had been secretly feeding information to Mr. Thompson. This colleague, named Alex, had been reporting Joseph's actions and conversations to Mr. Thompson, undermining his efforts to expose the harassment. Joseph stumbles upon this betrayal when he receives an anonymous email containing screenshots of messages between Alex and Mr. Thompson. The messages reveal that Alex had been providing Mr. Thompson with details about Joseph's plans and conversations, allowing him to stay one step ahead. Joseph is devastated by this revelation, feeling a deep sense of betrayal and hurt. Joseph confronts Alex about the betrayal, demanding an explanation. Alex admits to his actions, claiming that he was pressured by Mr. Thompson and feared for his own job security. Joseph is angry and hurt, but he also feels a sense of pity for Alex, who had been manipulated by Mr. Thompson's tactics. Despite his anger, Joseph decides to forgive Alex, understanding that they were both victims of Mr. Thompson's manipulation. Despite Mr. Thompson's firing, the company takes legal action against Joseph for defamation. They claim that his viral video has damaged their reputation and demand compensation. Joseph hires a lawyer and prepares to fight back, determined to clear his name and expose the company's attempts to silence him. The legal battle between Joseph and the company becomes a media sensation. Reporters and news outlets cover every development, keeping the public engaged and informed. Joseph's story continues to gain traction, with more people coming forward to share their own experiences of workplace harassment. The media frenzy puts additional pressure on the company, forcing them to address the issue more seriously. As the legal battle unfolds, Joseph receives an outpouring of public support. Strangers and friends alike offer their encouragement and financial assistance to help with his legal fees. Joseph is touched by the generosity and solidarity, feeling a renewed sense of purpose and determination. The legal battle reaches the courtroom, with both sides presenting their arguments and evidence. Joseph's lawyer argues that his actions were justified and that the company's attempts to silence him are a violation of his rights. The company's lawyers, on the other hand, claim that Joseph's video was defamatory and that he should be held accountable for the damage to their reputation. Several witnesses testify on Joseph's behalf, including former employees who had also experienced harassment from Mr. Thompson. Their testimonies provide crucial evidence, supporting Joseph's claims and exposing the company's history of covering up misconduct. The courtroom is filled with tension as each witness takes the stand, revealing the dark secrets of the marketing firm. The legal battle takes an emotional toll on Joseph. He feels the weight of the responsibility to expose the truth and seek justice, but he also struggles with the constant scrutiny and pressure. Joseph's girlfriend, Emily, remains his rock, supporting him through the challenging times and reminding him of the importance of his fight. As the legal battle continues, Joseph's family comes together to support him. His siblings, who had initially been cautious, realize the importance of standing up for what is right. They apologize for their initial doubts and offer their unwavering support. Joseph feels a sense of relief and gratitude, knowing that his family is behind him. Joseph receives an unexpected message from a former employee of the marketing firm who had also experienced harassment from Mr. Thompson. This person offers to testify on Joseph's behalf, providing crucial evidence that could turn the case in his favor. Joseph is grateful for the support and realizes that he is part of a larger movement against workplace injustice. As the legal battle unfolds, more dark secrets about the company come to light. It turns out that Mr. Thompson's harassment was just the tip of the iceberg. The firm has a history of covering up misconduct and silencing whistleblowers, creating a toxic work environment for many employees. Joseph's lawyer uses this evidence to strengthen their case, exposing the company's systemic issues. The turning point in the legal battle comes when a high-ranking executive from the company testifies on Joseph's behalf. This executive reveals that the company had been aware of Mr. Thompson's harassment, but had chosen to ignore it to protect their image. The testimony is a bombshell, shifting the balance of the case in Joseph's favor. Both sides present their final arguments, with Joseph's lawyer emphasizing the importance of standing up against injustice and the company's attempts to silence him. The company's lawyers, on the other hand, argue that Joseph's actions were defamatory and that he should be held accountable. The courtroom is filled with anticipation as the judge prepares to deliver the verdict. The judge delivers the verdict, ruling in Joseph's favor. The court finds that Joseph's actions were justified and that the company's attempts to silence him were a violation of his rights. The company is ordered to pay a significant settlement to Joseph, and their reputation is further damaged by the exposure of their dark secrets. In the aftermath of the verdict, Joseph feels a sense of relief and vindication. He knows that his fight for justice has been worth it, and he is grateful for the support he has received along the way. Joseph's story continues to inspire others to stand up against injustice, and he becomes a symbol of courage and resilience. With the settlement money, Joseph starts his own marketing firm, dedicated to creating a positive and inclusive work environment. He hires employees who have also experienced workplace harassment, giving them a chance to thrive in a supportive environment. Joseph's new firm becomes a beacon of hope for those who have faced injustice in the workplace. Joseph's story inspires others to stand up against injustice. He becomes a sought-after speaker, sharing his experiences and advocating for better workplace policies. His viral video remains a powerful reminder of the importance of speaking out against harassment, and his legacy continues to impact the lives of many. Just as Joseph is settling into his new role as the head of his own marketing firm, he receives an unexpected message from a former employee of his old company. This person, named Lisa, had also experienced harassment from Mr. Thompson and had been silently following Joseph's story. Lisa offers to testify on Joseph's behalf, providing crucial evidence that could turn the case in his favor. Joseph is grateful for the support and realizes that he is part of a larger movement against workplace injustice. As the legal battle unfolds, more dark secrets about the company come to light. It turns out that Mr. Thompson's harassment was just the tip of the iceberg. The firm has a history of covering up misconduct and silencing whistleblowers, creating a toxic work environment for many employees. Joseph's lawyer uses this evidence to strengthen their case, exposing the company's systemic issues. The turning point in the legal battle comes when a high-ranking executive from the company, named David, testifies on Joseph's behalf. David reveals that the company had been aware of Mr. Thompson's harassment, but had chosen to ignore it to protect their image. He provides internal documents and emails that prove the company's complicity in covering up the harassment. The testimony is a bombshell, shifting the balance of the case in Joseph's favor. The media goes into a frenzy as David's testimony becomes public. News outlets cover the story extensively, highlighting the company's systemic issues and the courage of whistleblowers like Joseph and David. The public outcry grows louder, demanding accountability and change from the company. Joseph's story becomes a national conversation about workplace harassment and the power dynamics in corporate America. Within the company, the atmosphere is chaotic. Employees are divided, with some supporting Joseph and others fearing the repercussions of the scandal. The company's executives are in crisis mode, trying to contain the damage and salvage their reputation. Internal investigations are launched, and several high-ranking officials are suspended pending further review. Facing immense public pressure, the company issues a public apology, acknowledging their failures and promising to implement sweeping changes to prevent future harassment. They announce the creation of a new task force dedicated to addressing workplace misconduct and supporting victims. Joseph is cautiously optimistic, hoping that these changes will lead to real progress. Despite the public support and the company's apology, Joseph struggles with the emotional toll of the ordeal. He feels a mix of relief, anger, and exhaustion. His girlfriend Emily continues to be his rock, supporting him through the challenging times and reminding him of the importance of his fight. Joseph also seeks therapy to help him process his experiences and heal from the trauma. Joseph decides to reach out to Alex, the colleague who had betrayed him. He invites Alex for a coffee, hoping to understand his motivations and find a way to forgive him. During their meeting, Alex apologizes sincerely, explaining that he had been manipulated by Mr. Thompson and had acted out of fear. Joseph forgives Alex, understanding that they were both victims of Mr. Thompson's tactics. Joseph's story inspires other victims of workplace harassment to come forward. He forms alliances with advocacy groups and legal organizations dedicated to fighting workplace injustice. Together, they work to raise awareness, support victims, and advocate for policy changes. Joseph's newfound network provides him with the support and resources he needs to continue his fight. With the help of his new allies, Joseph becomes involved in legislative efforts to strengthen workplace harassment laws. He testifies before Congress, sharing his story and advocating for better protections for employees. His testimony is powerful and moving, resonating with lawmakers and the public alike. Joseph's advocacy work gains momentum, and he becomes a leading voice in the fight against workplace harassment. Through his advocacy work, Joseph experiences personal growth. He learns to channel his anger and frustration into positive action, using his platform to make a difference. He becomes more confident and assertive, realizing the power of his voice and the impact he can have on others. Joseph's journey transforms him into a leader and an inspiration for many. Amidst the chaos and advocacy work, Joseph's relationship with Emily deepens. They grow closer, supporting each other through the challenges and celebrating the victories. Emily's unwavering support and love help Joseph heal and find happiness again. Their bond strengthens, and they become an unstoppable team, fighting for justice and change together. In a moment of pure joy, Joseph decides to propose to Emily. He plans a surprise proposal, inviting their closest friends and family to witness the special moment. Emily is overjoyed and says yes, sealing their commitment to each other and their shared journey. Their love story becomes a beacon of hope and inspiration, showing that even in the darkest times, love and support can prevail. Joseph and Emily's wedding is a beautiful and emotional celebration of their love and resilience. Surrounded by their friends and family, they exchange vows and commit to a lifetime of support and partnership. The wedding is a testament to their strength and the power of love to overcome adversity. Joseph feels a sense of completeness, knowing that he has found his partner in life and in his fight for justice. After the wedding, Joseph and Emily embark on a honeymoon to a tropical paradise. They take a much-needed break from the advocacy work and the media spotlight, enjoying quality time together and recharging their batteries. The honeymoon is a time of relaxation, joy, and connection, allowing them to strengthen their bond and prepare for the challenges ahead. Upon returning from their honeymoon, Joseph and Emily dive back into their advocacy work with renewed energy and determination. They continue to fight for workplace justice, using their platform and resources to make a difference. Joseph's new marketing firm thrives, becoming a model for positive and inclusive work environments. Their efforts inspire others to join the fight, creating a ripple effect of change and progress. Joseph's story continues to inspire and impact the lives of many. He becomes a sought-after speaker, sharing his experiences and advocating for better workplace policies. His viral video remains a powerful reminder of the importance of speaking out against harassment, and his legacy continues to grow. Joseph's journey is a testament to the power of resilience, courage, and the fight for justice. After a long and grueling legal battle, Joseph finally receives the verdict he has been waiting for. The court rules in his favor, finding that his actions were justified and that the company's attempts to silence him were a violation of his rights. The company is ordered to pay a significant settlement to Joseph, acknowledging the harm they caused and the need for change. Joseph feels a profound sense of relief and vindication, knowing that justice has been served. With the settlement money, Joseph starts his own marketing firm, dedicated to creating a positive and inclusive work environment. He hires employees who have also experienced workplace harassment, giving them a chance to thrive in a supportive environment. Joseph's new firm becomes a beacon of hope for those who have faced injustice in the workplace, offering them a safe space to grow and succeed. Joseph's story inspires others to stand up against injustice. He becomes a sought-after speaker, sharing his experiences and advocating for better workplace policies. His viral video remains a powerful reminder of the importance of speaking out against harassment, and his legacy continues to impact the lives of many. Joseph's journey is a testament to the power of resilience, courage, and the fight for justice. Joseph continues to be actively involved in advocacy work, using his platform to raise awareness about workplace harassment and support victims. He partners with various organizations to push for policy changes and better protections for employees. Joseph's advocacy work gains momentum, and he becomes a leading voice in the fight against workplace injustice. Thanks to Joseph's advocacy efforts, significant policy changes are implemented at both the corporate and legislative levels. Companies are held more accountable for their actions, and employees are given better protections against harassment. Joseph's work helps to create a safer and more just work environment for everyone, ensuring that future generations of employees are protected from the injustices he faced. Through his journey, Joseph experiences profound personal growth. He learns to channel his anger and frustration into positive action, using his platform to make a difference. He becomes more confident and assertive, realizing the power of his voice and the impact he can have on others. Joseph's transformation into a leader and an inspiration for many is a testament to his resilience and determination. Joseph's family comes together to support him, realizing the importance of standing up for what is right. His siblings, who had initially been cautious, apologize for their initial doubts and offer their unwavering support. Joseph feels a sense of relief and gratitude, knowing that his family is behind him. Their reconciliation strengthens their bond, and they become a united front against injustice. Throughout his journey, Joseph's girlfriend, Emily, remains his rock. She supports him emotionally and helps him navigate the legal and media landscape. Emily's unwavering belief in Joseph gives him the strength to continue fighting, even when the pressure becomes overwhelming. Their love story becomes a beacon of hope and inspiration, showing that even in the darkest times, love and support can prevail. Joseph and Emily's wedding is a beautiful and emotional celebration of their love and resilience. Surrounded by their friends and family, they exchange vows and commit to a lifetime of support and partnership. The wedding is a testament to their strength and the power of love to overcome adversity. Joseph feels a sense of completeness, knowing that he has found his partner in life and in his fight for justice. After the wedding, Joseph and Emily embark on a honeymoon to a tropical paradise. They take a much-needed break from the advocacy work and the media spotlight, enjoying quality time together and recharging their batteries. The honeymoon is a time of relaxation, joy, and connection, allowing them to strengthen their bond and prepare for the challenges ahead. Upon returning from their honeymoon, Joseph and Emily dive back into their advocacy work with renewed energy and determination. They continue to fight for workplace justice, using their platform and resources to make a difference. Joseph's new marketing firm thrives, becoming a model for positive and inclusive work environments. Their efforts inspire others to join the fight, creating a ripple effect of change and progress. Joseph and Emily start planning for their future together, both personally and professionally. They discuss starting a family and expanding their advocacy work to reach even more people. Joseph's new marketing firm continues to grow, and he becomes a mentor to his employees, helping them to thrive and succeed in a supportive environment. Joseph's story continues to inspire and impact the lives of many. He receives countless messages from people who have been touched by his journey and motivated to stand up against injustice. Joseph's legacy grows, and he becomes a symbol of courage and resilience for those who have faced similar challenges. If you've ever felt silenced or harassed, remember that you're not alone. Standing up for yourself can be scary, but it's also empowering. Share this video, like it, and subscribe to my channel for more stories of resilience and triumph. Together, we can make a difference. As Joseph reflects on his journey, he feels a deep sense of gratitude and accomplishment. He knows that his fight for justice has been worth it, and he is proud of the impact he has made on the lives of others. Joseph's story is a testament to the power of resilience, courage, and the fight for justice. He encourages everyone to stand up for what is right and to never give up in the face of adversity. Thank you for watching my story. If you found it inspiring, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more stories of resilience and triumph. Together, we can make a difference and create a better world for everyone.